This is the largest AI directory worldwide. Comprehensive. Diverse globally. Spaces are basically AI applications or demos. Ready to use. Here, we have a lot of AI applications. We can search these apps by categories. Looking at categories. Too many. I've talked about this for minutes now. I'll begin again. The hottest are shown at the top, which are AI media trends, like generating images, videos, text. So for those of you who want to explore, play with it, check out the apps of this week. There are apps here for you, and I can move on to the apps from previous weeks. Or you can sort by relevance, ranking them by relatedness or trending, or by apps, most liked, or new or updated. Just wait a bit in it. Return. Picture of girl in dress. Actually, I should have chosen a full body photo. A photo showing the whole body. You look at the dress, it would be clearer. But anyway, this is the result. Returns. It's still this girl. Same face but dress changed. And this girl, this is an app that you can use for free. So this is where you guys can go to check out which models are trending. Trending model. Here are the models are making waves, drawing user attention. This is a hub, a massive library with 1.7 MAI models, pre-trained that anyone can use. At the time of recording, the number of models is really huge. Spend years not use these models. A model, simply put, the brains behind the applications. AI here you will find models trained for any task here. Let me try with this. Let's go with this house. Alright, now I'm going to create 3D. Click create 3D. If you photo, you can upload it here. Click here. And after waiting, it generated the 3D image. Hello, hi everyone, I'm Minduk. Welcome back to the video. New video. Last video, I introduced Hugging Face everyone. To sum it up, Hugging Face is an AI community. Build the future, according to Hugging Faces, which means it's an AI community. Future platform, where the machine learning community will collaborate to develop these AI models. Datasets are the training datasets, AI models, and various AI applications. Though they mention it's a machine learning community here. But anyone interested or learning AI and wants to build AI models or applications, wants to create own AI apps or even are their own AI models, then all can use Hugging Face. Those not tech background, you can still use Hugging Face for purposes, but Hugging Face is quite complex with features, and because many of my viewers not from tech, so in the scope of this video, I'll focus on 3 product lines. You can say the 3 main features of Hugging Face. The first is spaces, but can be understood as AI applications. The second is models, which are the AI models. Third item, datasets, which are the datasets used to train AI models. So these 3 features are also the 3 menu items on this menu. I'll start with spaces first, because this one is approachable, simplest for those without tech background. After that, I'll continue with the models section about AI models. I go fast. Datasets, homepage of Hugging Face. Go through it, just to see what it's like. Here, I've just mentioned this part. This is AI community. Here they show 3 main features. The 3 main products of this platform. Which models, datasets, and applications. There's also a quick button. Find apps. And this one links to spaces. Mentioned. And above the AI models. 1M open source AI models here. They're open source. All the models on Hugging Face are open source. There are different types of licenses. I get it. Simply put, the models here are open source and aim for users be able to use them as you wish. There are limitations, depending on the license type of that model, but we won't go into detail. Alright, there's a section called trending on this week, which means what's trending this week. 3 parts. Middle is spaces. These AI applications more soon. Top apps last week. Over 400,400 apps available. Alright, these models here. This is the version, minor update of DeepSeek V1. It was updated a few days ago. It also shows up here. Gemma from Google. Or what model is this? Bagel from ByteDance. Danceit or ByteDance. TikTok's parent company. Over 1 million models. It's over 1.7 million models. Dataset section. These are featured datasets from the past week. There's open, this one, Yandex. I don't know what this Yandex is. I can't tell what they are. For datasets, there's a massive database up to 250,000. Datasets, 1,000 or 1,000. I'm kind of getting a bit mixed up with the words. 1,000 here is 250,000. Moving down this section. The home of machine learning. This is the home for all who study and work in machine learning to create, explore, collaborate for a better future in ML. Like I said, even though the main audience is people working in AI, data science, comp sci, learning, machine learning, everyone who Interested AI learn/apply. AI wants to make their AI apps or even train an AI model for their own purposes can use Hugging Face collab platform. In this model section, there are many models, and they are divided by modalities, images, text, or videos, which we'll get into soon. There's something quite interesting. What we do. Machine learning. Create profile here. It's really very similar to GitHub, where developers can also build their own profile and portfolio on platform to showcase their profile in the projects they've worked on before. Accelerate for ML. So this is a service from Hugging Face where they provide compute power and enterprise solutions, meaning compute solutions, compute power, business solutions. It's like renting hardware and all the models or applications. These AI models deploy quickly, deploy fast on the hardware from Hugging Face or Hugging Face partners. Imagine, with just one click, your AI model, deploy your AI application. That's the service, meaning they make the deployment part, implementation, simple. Moving on to the enterprise side, it's not really that relevant to regular users, but you can see a lot of big core all have profiles here. There's Intel, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Grammarly, Writer. So these companies are all present on Hugging Face and have, attributions. Here you can see there are many AI models. Meta has over 2,150 models. Google has almost 1,000 models. This specialty about Hugging Face previous highlighted this, which is open source. Hugging Face's mission is to democratize AI so that everyone can learn and apply AI. You don't have to be a big shot, or money, or have expertise before you can learn about AI, or use AI at work in daily life. So these are the Hugging Face open source projects. Transformers. This transformer is top one most famous thing from Hugging Face. It's this that people use, Hugging Face. There are also other libraries like diffusers. Then there's tokenizers, transformers, and even small agents. Alright, so logo of HF. Is this icon the smiling face? With hands giving hug. Now, let's move on to the spaces section. Yeah, I'll click here. What is spaces? Spaces is space. English to Vietnamese. But here, what does it mean? AI app directory. It's a directory of AI applications. This is the biggest AI app directory in the world. Complete, diverse, worldwide. Spaces basically are AI applications or demos. Usable. Developers will use AI models, like text generation models, image, audio, video, add UI layer, and turn them into web applications that you can use right in your browser. No install. Here, we have a lot of AI applications. We can search these apps by category, and below here, we have the featured applications of the week. Down here are all the applications currently running, and they are sorted by trend, what's trending. First, applications, over 100 pages. Like now, on the home page, that's the Faces, over 400,000 AI application. We can type in here the AI application we seek, what exactly we want to use. Then down here, search by category. Categories. Image generation means making images. So if I click here, down below it will show the applications in that category. All apps are in section Make Image, Video Creation, and Creating Text, Language Translation. Speech synthesis, not sure I can translate that. Basically, speech is about speaking language. 3D modeling has its own category. Build 3D models. Object detection means detecting objects. Text analysis analyzes text. Image editing is photo editing. Code generation is code creation. Question answering answers. And there are more categories. I'll scroll through. Voice cloning is available for voice duplication. Background removal. Background removal. Removing background from before. Some apps got popular just because of the background removal feature. Write with AI. With library hundreds, thousands of free apps. Image upscaling. Upscaling is like increasing something. Resolution or image size. OCR is optical character recognition. Text recognition on images. Transformation. Image text into text. You read. Document analysis means analyzing documents. Visual QA is question and answer with visuals. It includes images, image captioning, adding captions to images so it reads. View image. Explain it. Analyzing what's in the image. Chatbot here. Sentiment analysis means analyzing. Sentiment is analyzing emotions, positive, negative. Like or dislike, lots. Text summarization is shortening text. Music generation is music. Medical imaging deals with medical images, like those used in health checkups. Financial analysis. Game AI is a game AI category. Games created by AI. Model benchmark, so benchmarking models. Scoring these models. There's much fine-tuning. Tools are utilities for tuning. Fine-tune like precision adjusting. I can't translate it. Create a dataset. Using AI to generate a dataset to retrain the AI. It's cycle. Detect anomalies, which means finding issues. The differences. Recommendation system. A recommendation system. System recommends thing. Character anim. Adding movements. Style transfer means transferring styles. Transfer style. What is image? Oh, what does image mean? I'm not sure what this image is. See, looking at categories so many. I've talked nonstop for minutes. I'll return to start. Hottest stuff shown top. Those things. AI, media trends, image, and video creation. Generating text. For those of you who want to tinker and explore, play with it. For example, with the apps this week. There are many apps here for you, and I can move on to the apps from prior weeks. Or you can sort by relevance, or rank them by relevance, by trending, or by the apps that have the most likes, or new or updated. Recently, for example, if I switch to most liked, which shows the apps with the most likes. Yeah, there are a lot of apps here. Maybe now I'll try opening one app to show you these many apps. This video, I can't possibly show. This app is a must-have. For each of you, you can come and explore as needed. I could try with this. Which one? This one isn't really related. Try an intro sentence. What exactly is this app? This AI comic factory is for creating comics using prompts with a single prompt. And this color virtual try-on. There's a shirt icon. I know it's for trying on clothes. Upload, merge person and close photo. This one, popular, imaginable. So I'll click this one, but there are many apps here. See what you need. Come here, just play around, go into this one. So this is a web app application. You can interact with, use it on web app. Don't install anything. Mouse problem? Boom. Anyway, an app like this, it might look this. It's simple, and it will have instructions. With this app, there are 3 steps. Upload a photo of the person. Upload clothing photo. Third step is just click run to get the result. Here, there are some examples available, so I'll just pick one. Choose a photo. This girl, AI generated photo. Alright, then I'll choose a dress like that. Let this girl wear this dress. Yeah, there aren't many parameters you can adjust here. I'll click run right away. Yeah, wait a bit and it will return the result. Image of a girl wearing a dress. Actually, I should have chosen a full body photo. Full body photo, so that when you see the dress, it would be clearer. Should have picked this one. The result would be clearer. But anyway, is result returned here. So it's still this girl, same face but dress changed. For this girl, I can try again with other options. This is an app that you can use completely for free. I'm using incognito, so I'm not even logged in. I can use this for free. Here you can see that. There are also a few more tabs. This app, you can see these are the files. The files, then there's community, where you can ask and answer questions and interact. And this last one, 3 dots, settings. It has more other options, like you can run it locally. That means you can download this app on PC. Clone the repository. You duplicate this repository into your account on Hugging Face. Add to collection, embed, which means embedding this application, or even duplicating this space. It has many features, so you can just explore. Try it. This is an app. I will go back to previous spaces. I'll go back to this one. By the way, I would like to mention that in case didn't know, I provide consulting services, AI deployment, and automation for small businesses and startup teams. So if you're a small business owner, startup founders, and you're looking to apply AI to grow your business, boost output, and cut down on your business costs, feel free to reach out to me. Contacts you can find in the channel info section. I'll show you an application as example. For instance, DeepSeek is used to create a different use than DeepSeek. Let me put this one away. I'll drag this up here so you see. I'll type my request in here. It can generate apps. It looks like this application will be a website, guys. Looking at it like this, I can see that it will enter HTML file, the HTML of that website. Alright, what should I try now? Now, I'll try creating a website. Sell clothes. Let's try making a women's clothing website. This one is using the DeepSeek V2 model again. Right now, it's saying there's high demand, so try again later. I think if I log in, get higher priority, or even if I have a paid account, priority. Anyway, I just forgot to mention, if you click this button, another option called linked models. That means this AI application is using which AI models? This uses 2 models, DeepSeek V2 and DeepSeek Coder. You can even click here to go to the page. Introduce this model. Alright, but now I'll exit so I can try out another application. Let's go. These most popular apps here are all just random stuff. I want something simple, so it's easier to picture. Let's generate images. For example, we can use Hunyuan 3D from Tencent. That's Tencent. They have a profile on Hugging Face, and they also have open source models available here. From the name of this application, we can tell what its purpose is, which is to create 3D images. Upload 2D image to generate 3D one is an example available now. Let me click to speed it up. It is. This side has an example. This is from image to 3D or from text to 3D. It's in Chinese. I'll try an image. I'll try with this house here. Alright, now I'll create it. 3D here, I click here to create 3D. So if you have an image, you can upload it here, then click here and that's it. After waiting, it generates the 3D image. This mesh I can drag around. See, just from a single image, it can create this 3D model for me. I can export it away. Mesh statistic. So this is another application. There are so many applications, 100,000, hundreds of thousands of applications on here, and it's completely free right now. I haven't logged in yet, but I've been using it all this time. There will be some limitations if you don't log in if using a free account. But I think that for users who don't have huge demands, this is a really great place for you to try out different AI applications for everyday purposes, work, for daily routines. There are so many things here for you to try out. Creating images and 3D model, whatever you can think of, you can find it here as well. I'm also thinking about making another video using these AI applications on this platform now. Once you watch this video of mine, you should come here and explore this massive AI application library. Let me know which applications you want me to use, demo, and make a video about. Introduce to friends. Yeah, I'll pick 5 or 10 featured applications that you guys suggest in the comments and I'll make video them. So, in this part, I'll continue to introduce about models on Hugging Face. This models section is a hub, a massive library with 1.7 MAI models that anyone can use. At the time of recording, the number of models on Hugging Face is 1,761,473. Models, that's a lot. You can't use models, so many models. A model can be simply understood as the brains behind AI applications. Here, you'll find models that have been trained for all kinds of tasks. Looking over here, on the left side, Hugging Face has divided categories by task, by library, by dataset, by language, even by license. Task is easiest. So, first is multimodal, which means models that are multi-modal can handle both output and input and can process many different formats, data types, audio, images, text, all sorts. Multimodal here, for example, if you want, say, audio to text or image to text, all are available. Video to text and more. So these are the models that are multimodal. For example, OpenAI GPT-4o is a multimodal model, or Gemini from Google is also a multimodal model. For input, you can give it different types of data like text, audio, images, and for output, it can generate text, audio, images, and even video, right? Computer vision is basically anything related to vision. It includes depth estimation and also image classification. There are things: object detection, image segmentation, text to image to text, image to image to video, text to video. Or I think if I sit and read like this, I'd spend the whole day. Alright, natural language processing, NLP. Main categories, main subcategory here. Next, there are models. Audio related. From text to audio files or from text to speech files. Speech recognition. Audio. All sorts of things, there are a lot here. Depending on your needs, you can click here to find the models you want. If you want to generate images, you can go to the section for text to image or image to text or image to image. So, whenever you click here, it will filter out the corresponding models, focusing on this array so it displays to the right. For example, image to video in computer vision category has 214 models. It's set by default to sort by trending, so you can see the models that are trending right now. The newest is Union from Tencent right here. This is one of Tencent's models. Then there's Animate Anyone and ByteDance as well. All models are models. Open source. There are a lot of models. For example, let me try out a new model now. This one looks new to me as well. Many users updated 15 days ago and already has over 36,000 downloads, plus more than 340 likes. These ones are also new. So new that not many used or liked them. I'll try. Yeah, so when you click on a model, you'll go deeper into the intro page, specific details on that model, and it's packed with loads of information. So here, you'll see model card, files and versions, and community. The model card is basic, an information card about this model. you'll find info, this model. There are demo videos, news, updates, installation guides, download instructions, many models. Usually, a model will be divided into smaller submodels with fewer parameters and variables. Its largest model is 1.3 billion parameters. Sorry, I got that wrong. Maybe this one is its largest model. Right, let's see which model has most parameters. The largest model, the heaviest, 1.3B1, has fewer parameters, makes videos. That is, in theory, these are the models. Open source image, you can absolutely download them to use. Download, and you can use them. That's in theory. Do you know how to install them? Does your hardware have power to install them? That's a different story. But in theory, all the models above are models. Open source. You can download and use them free. Information. I keep scrolling and it's still not done. Anyway, this is the files. So the files are all available here as well. Yeah, you can go in and check what these models have inside and join community to contribute and build together. And to use this model, we have this button on the right side here. This one doesn't have much support yet. I think I'll try switching to one that's more popular. So there are more options for you to see easily. Now I'll try switching to a model that's popular, e.g. DeepSeek. I think this one is really popular, almost. It will have many options. For setup usage, I'll go in here. DeepSeek version V2, which was released in May. On the 28th, I'll take this number as the version number. This was just launched recently as well. According to the publisher, this is a minor version upgrade, meaning it's a small update. So, similarly, there will be a lot of information about this model, how they evaluate it, and the installation methods are also provided here. Basically, for all the latest models, the publishers will release them on Hugging Face. This is almost always the first place, the top destination where. What AI model developers will they release the AI model? Their open source code is out to get the most visibility and exposure. Users know. Alright, with this, we'll have more options. For example, this use in model. We can use this transformers library. You can use TRL, or if you want to run it locally, there's VLLM. This part is a bit technical, isn't relevant for those of you who aren't tech savvy. As for deployment, there's an option called inference providers. We can use service providers. For inference, basically, we don't need to install anything at all. Call the API to a model that's hosted by other providers. We'll only pay to use that AI model. We don't need to do anything. There's Hugging Face inference endpoints, Amazon, and Azure, and many other options here. If I click here, there, I'll get specific instructions. We can use those inference providers for the DeepSeek V2 model. So we'll need to have an API key. About the training part, we also have the option to train on Amazon as well. I can't read this. Alright, the 3 dots here, we can also clone. Duplicate this. Many applications here. Information here that's about model section. On right side, there's also this inference provider section. There are a lot of providers. And there's even a section here for demoing right away, which means we can enter a message here and chat with this DeepSeek V2 model. Free. Here, there's the open playground. Here it is. And anyway, if you scroll down, you'll see spaces, which are AI applications that use this model, created by users, applications. So if you want to test, want to try out this model, you can scroll down here and look for the spaces, like applications using this model. For example, here is DeepSeek, like the one I just downloaded you earlier, it's using this model. Or something else here, I don't know what it is, but I'll try a few for you to see. Yeah, so all these AI applications are using the DeepSeek V2 model. Seek V2 has really impressive performance and efficiency, and it's even open source. A lot of people trust use. Now I'll go through some AI applications that use this model. Yeah, so this one is DeepSeek, which I demoed before, but it failed from overload. So let's turn this off. AI application now. Travis, not sure what this is, seems a chat. What? Yeah, okay, so it's just another chatbot application. Oh, it even has internet access. Alright, research. Real-time deep research agentic AI system, which is application that can do deep research. We can enable, turn on this deep research feature, then enter a keyword to work on. Next is Turtle, which is this Turtle leaderboard. Yeah, that's a leaderboard that uses DeepSeek behind it. You guys, look over at the right corner here, there's a 3-dot icon, link symbol. This link, here it is. The models connected to this application. There are quite a lot. Here you have DeepSeek, then Meta, Quen, and so on. Models, the image used in this app. And the last one I'm opening here is another app in the chatbot style. And this one uses the Perplexity API. Anyway, as you can see, with each AI model, you can search for and try them out right away, using the apps that are running those AI models in the background. These things are massive, and within this video, then I cannot cover. I can't explain all the information here, and truly myself, I'm also learning, exploring this, don't know everything, so I share what I know as far as I know. To repeat the point here, there are a lot of models for you use, free of charge. Depending on your needs, you can come here, find model you want. On this site, the latest models will be updated. Like I said, if you're interested in, have the model. What open source code has been released recently, and a lot of people are interested in its creating a storm, then this is the place where you can check out which models are currently trending. Top models. Here are models that are making waves and getting noticed. Here, you can also sort, meaning you can rank them by the models get the most likes or most downloaded. I'll search most download. Oh, this is quite a unique model. I think it has some pretty specific use cases. Look, there are a lot of models here. You can also use most likes. Image generation model, Flux.1 by Black Forest. This lab is also famous, so here you can even use it directly. In this demo section, there's also where you can try it out. Okay, about that part, applications, it also lists out the featured apps, which is using the model, Flux.1 model. Here, there's an official app from Black Forest Lab. If you want to use this model, just click on it and it will take you to Spaces, which is the AI app, uses this model. It seems like there's an error, loading takes long. Anyway, here's the app. So you can enter your prompt here. There are already a few prompts. Okay, so I'll click one to make it quicker. No need to type, it's laggy. Wait as it generates image. There's an advanced setting here. This generates cartoon style images. And these are the things I've customized for this image. This is the German schnitzel, which is a fried meat dish. Breaded meat, or potatoes in an anime cartoon style. In this part, I'll speak quickly about datasets, which are the datasets that are used to train AI on Hugging Face. AI models learn by being trained on data, and the library datasets on Hugging Face provides easy access, specifically designed for training AI models. The same with this datasets part. Here I'll also go through it quickly because I think that for non-tech folks, these sections are something you'll never touch. The one you use most, Spaces, slightly less relevant would be models. As for the datasets section, it's mainly for those of you who have a need to work on or train AI models. So probably, if you're non-tech, you won't really have much need to look for datasets like these. Yeah, so on the left side, these are the ways for us to search for and filter the datasets. Filter by modality, or by size, which is the number of rows, the number of entries in that dataset, and by format, like JSON or CSV, or other types of formats. And on the right side, you'll see the datasets. There are over 400,000 datasets, and you can also sort by different criteria. So these are just the datasets. Now, I'll click on a dataset to show you an example. All right, I'll try a dataset that have a photo. I'll just click on the first one from Yandex. Okay, so here are the detailed information of this dataset. There are also quite a lot of tabs here. The default tab is dataset, and here you can see these datasets are just like a big Excel spreadsheet file. There are a lot of columns, rows. Each column represents a variable, some parameter that we want to observe, and each row it will be one sample with different parameters. Here there is a dataset of images, and it will have some information like this. So here is this picture, and here is the prompt. So a dataset like this, we'll use this dataset to train an AI model, depending on our purpose. Done. Below, there are more detailed explanations about this dataset. Just like with models, actually using these data to create or work with. Models usually involves programming. Some datasets can be very large, so processing them needs a lot of storage and memory as well. You should also know that some datasets has restrictions on how you can use them, especially for commercial projects. So it's always best to double check everything, all right? Like I mentioned, this dataset section isn't really that relevant to regular users, especially non-techies. Doing a quick introduction to inform you, but I think likely you'll never have to deal with this part anyway. The two sections you'll use the most are Spaces and models. Okay, even though you can browse a lot of Spaces AI applications on Hugging Face, no account needed, but creating an account will let you do a lot more. For example, copying a space to your own account to experiment, or accessing certain features only for members. Okay, after you log in, the homepage of your account will look like this. Basically, this Hugging Face is also a platform. Complicated. There are a lot of features like I said earlier. So you'll need to spend a bit of time exploring it yourself. How to use it. The interface is user-friendly. Basically, you have an account here, and you can do a lot of things on this platform. So when it comes to the navigation bar, I think, for those of you aren't from a tech background, focus. First, the Spaces section for AI applications. Next is model and dataset sections. Here I want to add more about the account section. So once you've entered your account, once logged in, the free account will have a free quota of 100 gigabytes storage. As for the GPU, which is the graphics card, you'll get 5 minutes of usage. This GPU time is usually needed for creating videos or generating images and so on. Some AI applications require a lot of processing power. If they need the CPU or GPU, it counts toward those 5 minutes. Next up is inference usage, which is, I don't know what this reference means. You'll get $0.1 with the free account. And as far as I remember, this resets every month, meaning monthly, this quota will be reset. So how do I explain inference? Inference basically mean you already have those AI models that have been trained and are ready to use. So now, inference refers to the process where you give this AI model a new, question, some new data, and it has to come up with an answer. Based on this new data, this new data isn't part of the data that it was trained on. You're asking it to solve a new problem. It has been trained to solve many problems. And now you give it a new problem. So it has to come up with an answer for this new problem, and that's what we call inference. That's all there is to it. So, I guess I'll click here a bit more to check out the pricing of Hugging Face. So its price will be $9 a month for the Pro version. It's not expensive. Pay $9 a month for Hugging Face. What do you get? You need to read more because this pricing part is a bit complicated. Here, they mention that you get 8x, meaning 8 times the daily quota, includes 25 minutes of H200 computing. Basically, you'll be able to use more. Instead of having minutes here and there, instead of just 5 minutes of this GPU or 10 cents inference usage, then you'll get to use more. But I think for regular users with modest demands, but you want to have many applications, AI in one. Sometimes you want to generate images, or you do make music. Sometimes you want to do something else, remove backgrounds, or create a website, etc. So for those small needs, aren't frequent and are very diverse. Signing up Hugging Face account, $9 a month choice. It's actually quite decent and you can use features. Link to Hugging Face website, Hugging Face account sign up link in the video description down below. In this video, hey, I introduced to you Hugging Face platform. In particular, spaces, our applications, AI user-friendly UI. As for models, you can think of them as the brains behind AI apps, and datasets can simply be understood as the food for the brain, the food that we provide to the AI so it can learn and give us the answers. Answer or return the result we want. Hugging Face really is changing the AI field by making these powerful tools and resources open and more accessible to everyone. By leveraging Hugging Face, you can easily experiment with AI apps, the most advanced AI models, and learn more. Learn about this rapidly developing field. If you're curious about AI and want to try hundreds or thousands of AI applications or AI models completely for free, then just head over to Hugging Face, create a free account, and start exploring right away. Website link of Hugging Face. I'll be in the comments section below this video. If you find this video helpful, then give me a like and leave a comment below to let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this on my channel. This is also quite a long video, so if you're still here watching up to this point, thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.